It's Easter Monday footy at the MCG. The Cats and the Hawks will do battle in the latest edition of a storied rivalry. Hello and welcome.
I'm Anthony Hudson.
One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Hawks. Yes, that's right. I think a big upset is on today. These sides are not as far apart as the ladder suggests. And I just have a funny feeling about this one.
Okay then, thanks Harf. A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss.
The most remarkable of the Cats' run of 11 consecutive wins against the Hawks post-2008 might have been in round 19-2012. The Cats led by 51 points early in the second term before the Hawks flipped the match on its head, sneaking ahead with 5 minutes to play thanks to Brad Sewell. The Hawks led by 4 points when Cats forward Tom Hawkins marked on the 50-metre arc with 23 seconds remaining. The siren sounded as Hawkins moved in for the kick, which travelled long and accurately for his 6th goal to continue the so-called Kennett curse. The final scores 18-10 to 17-14.
A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. Day navigated the traffic. Nash, great anticipation. Holmes, Dempsey, keeps it low. Cameron is like a magnet in that forward line.
Straightforward, you would think.
They should be on the board. They're not. It's a bad miss.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Amon brings it back in. And they're away. Big tackle laid. He's besieged. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He bit off more than he could chew there. He doesn't have a lot of shots, so you can understand him wanting to take this one.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Amon to bring it back in. Gunston, that's a useful ball. Dempsey heads them off at the pass. Well done. Can he finish it off? The Cats look sharp early. Stengel only knows one way. Manor could have a crack at the game's first goal.
Got to make the most of their early ascendancy.
He should not miss from there. Oh, he slammed it into the woodwork, and that is a bad miss indeed.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Amon to bring it in. The kick is precise. And they're away. Butler couldn't reel it in. Dempsey affects the turnover. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make. Who's at home? Manor is in the clear and marks uncontested. The Hawks have been caught napping.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Tidy ball. He's hit up the lead. Normally delivers. Meek! Great hands there. Waiting for someone to come at him. Gunston works hard to present. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Stengel, Manor. It's a desperate tackle. Under pressure. Battle. Doesn't often waste it. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. What's he got on offer? No time like the present. Closed him down and smothered the kick. D'Ambrosio kicks to space. Stewart says thank you very much. The Hawks forcing them out wide. Blitzars. Dempsey takes the hand pass. He's been busy so far. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. They've opened them up here. Meek showing real strength. Day in the centre square. And inside 50 goes begging. He's generally a good kick. The Cats are out of trouble. Dealt with the pressure. Humphries breaks the line, hacking it forward. Who's front and centre? Moore. They are hunting the ball carrier. Day. He's made a bright start. Quality delivery by foot. Gunston in the centre square. Searching kick. Meek. Great body work. He will surely make this count.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Hammers it home.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Hawks on the board first. Meek, the winner there. He'll feel that one. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Meek with a deft tap. Hardwick, Day. They're a big chance here. Stewart saves the day again. The Cats might be about to start something. Honours the lead. Clever kick. That's well played. What's he got on offer? Careful ball movement. Seizes the moment. They could be in front in a minute. Day ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. The Hawks showing some good signs early. Neal takes an excellent grab. In no hurry here. Blitzars in the clear. Looking to hit up the short option. He's drawn a crowd. Moving the footy laterally. Butler, poor hands there. Warple knew where the help was. Claims the advantage and can shoot it goal. He's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
So a goal each. The two big men do battle. Holmes, Warple. This is promising. He's so good in close. Provides some run. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Cats conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. Meek wins the hit out. Couldn't burst through. Day tries to take them on and loses.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
He's made a hot start to this match. Henry goes without it. The Cats on the ball now. Manages to get off a handball. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Decides to go. Gets his kick despite the heat. Stengel all on his own.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Hawks have been slow out of the blocks. The two big men do battle. Day, Holmes, desperate to win it back. Warple, what can he do with it? The Cats are playing some great footy when one tackle just won't do. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Nash.
The Cats are looking sharp so far. You can see they set themselves to start strongly for this game.
Meek showing his skills. Day, Weddle. He's gone. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball? The Cats have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Good work rate. Slowing it down. Butler can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Impey can't mark. Meek squeezes the kick. Henry wins it back. Great mark. They're all over them early. Humphries in some space on the wing. That's a good option, and this looks promising. What's he got on offer? Does well under pressure. Stengel has it within range. Cameron commands the footy.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
The Hawks are struggling to transition the footy. Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal.
Kicking at his first.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
The Hawks are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Meek showing his skills. Nash in the back is the call. That's a well-placed kick. Amon couldn't get a disposal. Bruin in the right spot at the right time. He loves to run and carry. The Cats having a great patch.
The Cats are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Cats have made a dominant start. Meek wins it out of the centre. Nash, Morrison. You can't question his commitment. It's not a fair fight. Might be time for one more score here. Impey, that's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
The Hawks will be relieved to hear the siren because they'll get the chance to reset. They've got their work cut out for them to get back into this one. Time to check in with Gary.
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Meek with the tap. Bruin just had to get it out. Butler didn't need to be asked twice. Called for a push. They need a spark. Guthrie fumbled it like a cake of soap. He'll be annoyed by that. He's been quiet. Stewart intercepts. What's he got on offer? Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. They found the magic formula. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Stanley. Neal got the handball away. They are tackling machines today. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. The two big men do battle. Warple, Mullen, farms it out. It's a tough game. He's set upon. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Meek wins it down. Morrison, McKenzie, Butler, a bit of a panicked handball. Guthrie with a steal. He's generally a good kick. Time to turn on the Jets. Mannar. Mullen dealt with the pressure. Meek popped up out of nowhere. Amon can run with the footy. Gunston read it well and claims the mark. They'll sweep this ball forward. Henry, they just keep kicking it back to him. Doesn't often waste it. Bruin marks on centre wing. They'll take the patient approach. The Cats have winners everywhere. They've opened them up here. Taking time to assess the options. Seizes the moment. The Hawks are chasing tail. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Barris swoops. Bouncing ball. Cops some unwanted attention. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Meek wins the tap. Nash, Mullen, O'Connor lays it off. Dempsey, Mannar. Stanley was committed to the contest. That's a dreadful hand pass. Hardwick, O'Sullivan makes good contact. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Stanley smashes it out of there. Mullen, O'Connor. Was that a throw? D'Ambrosio gathers. Scrimshaw with a chance to relieve the pressure. That's a useful ball. Hardwick wins the contest hands down. Clever kick. Can't hang on under close attention. McDonald, Ginnivan, Butler. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Atkins working hard and presenting well. Guthrie normally creative. They're playing with purpose and poise. Punched away. Barris will tidy up. Kicks laterally. Sicily. Good kick. The kick's gone nowhere. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Dangerfield. Cameron. This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
You have to wonder how paid professionals can miss those sorts of goals.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Scrimshaw makes position. Tidy ball. Butler has found some space. Gunston. That's good work rate. What's he got on offer? The Cats guarding the corridor. Stewart read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. In no hurry here. Dempsey manages to get off a handball. Mannar. The Hawks are under siege. Battle gathers. Newcomb out of the congestion. Good build-up. Amon gets his kick despite the heat. D'Ambrosio outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. The Cats have all the answers. Delivers it inside 50. Holmes has bobbed up. Can he hit a target? Dangerfield. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Straightforward, you would think.
He's given it a tug and missed.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Amon goes short with the kick in. Joel has got loose. The Hawks have been out of sorts. Can they get it forward this time? They're moving the footy well here. That's skillful. Watson with a chance to run. Normally delivers. It must be his birthday. He might have thought about the corridor. He's hit up the lead. Dishes it off. Mullen. Through the centre square he goes. He's got under that one. Cameron is so strong one-on-one.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Cats have taken control of it. The big men fly. Here's a chance to get it forward. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Stewart thwarts them again. Searching kick. Moore with the big fist. Blitzers under pressure. Nash runs onto it. An ill-directed hand pass. Bruin. Ball spills free in the tackle. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Second effort needed. Smith. Had some assistance. Stanley in some space now. Quality delivery by foot.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
From 35, this must be a goal. It is.
That's now 7 in a row. What a clinical performance this has been. They're giving them an absolute pounding.
The Hawks are buckling under the pressure. Gunston wins it down. Nash. They are hunting the ball carrier. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? Penetrating ball. Impey has found some space. Golden opportunity here.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Warple feeds it out. Holmes, Smith. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire says he had no prior. Stanley gets his hand to it. Smith, Holmes. This is promising. Blitzers. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
The Cats can sense a soft kill here. Gunston punches it out of the ruck. Nash, Day, trying to find a path. Morrison, he's so good in close. They really need this. He's equal to the task.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Hawks need to follow that goal up. Stanley showing his skills. Warple, Smith, Blitzers. He's lost it. Thought his way through it. Honours the lead. Day. He'll work all day. D'Ambrosio takes the hand pass. Ginnivan, strong grab. Can he be the fire starter? This is good ball movement.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Hawks have given themselves a glimmer of hope. The big men fly. Warple, Nash gets in the way. Morrison, D'Ambrosio, Gunston with a little bit of time. Impey, that one was always his. Can he impose himself on the match? Needed to be clean and wasn't. Comes free in the tackle. Mullen is calm in a crisis. I'm not sure he wanted it. Blitzers gets the kick away. D'Ambrosio spoils. The Hawks having a purple patch. Smith reads the ball so well. Holmes, slick hands. Bowes navigated the traffic. O'Connor, they've picked their way through. Gunston runs onto it. The Cats have won it back. Cameron. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Good ruck work. He'll be sore in the morning. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Cats have been superior in the air, which is certainly contributing to their inside 50 ascendancy. They've also taken some tremendous contested marks. They'll look to improve their clearance work in the third term, though.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Gunston with the tap. Day couldn't get a disposal. Stanley. Holmes is released by the handball. He's everywhere at the moment. Taking out some frustration possibly. Battle. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. The two big men do battle. Smith, Bowes, Neal. Amon took him high.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Looks good. He steered it through.
Some will argue the merits of the free kick, but that doesn't matter. The goal is in the book.
The Cats by 37. The two big men do battle. Smith under pressure. Throws it on the boot. It's a catastrophic mistake. What's he got on offer? Lowers the eyes. Alarm bells are ringing.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Atkins, big tackle laid. The lift doors closed on him and he's gone.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Neal has charged into space. Blitzers, a bit of friendly fire. The Hawks on the ball now. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Stanley punches it out of the ruck. Warple, O'Connor. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Stanley, great work ethic to push forward and present.
question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Scrimshaw with the footy. Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal. They're leading them a merry dance. Battle with a terrific mark deep in defence. Conservative kick. D'Ambrosio has found some space. Can he hit a target? It's a dreadful mistake. He's been called to play on. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Joel in heavy traffic. Impey takes it at centre half-back. Looking for some quick ball movement. The umpire waves them on. Dishes it off. That was a poor hand pass. Gives away a free and the moment passes. Good-looking kick. Meat makes position. Doesn't often waste it. Henry again with the superior judgment. What's he got on offer? The Cats are playing some great footy. Stanley working hard and being rewarded. Approaching the 50. Stengel has it within range.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Hawks are a disorganised rabble at the moment.
The Cats have got a stranglehold on this match. Stanley wins it. He's copped some of his own medicine. Centre square, loose ball. Blitzarves. Stanley, Warple. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Kicks to space. Joel has a vice-like grip. Looking to get it down there quickly. De Koning takes an excellent grab. Taking time to assess the options. The Cats have winners everywhere. Sizes up what's ahead. He's stolen a march. Good work rate. The Hawks have no answers. D'Ambrosio went bang. Humphreys just trying to get it forward under pressure. Day couldn't mark. Neal, you asked for it, you got it. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Good ruck work. Mackenzie. O'Connor with a steal. Stanley. Can he find a teammate? Sicily making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. That's not coming out, and it'll be the umpire's ball deep inside 50. The two big men do battle. D'Ambrosio, Newcomb, Mackenzie, Weddle manages to get off a handball. Day does well under pressure. The Cats have all the answers. What's he got on offer? Goes laterally. Good thinking and good execution too. Uses the non-preferred. D'Ambrosio wins it back. Great mark. He might have thought about the corridor. Can't take it. Guthrie. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Holmes. This is getting ugly. Dangerfield marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
It's all one-way traffic now. Stanley wins it out of the centre. Holmes, O'Connor, Blitzarves. I've liked his game today. Defence 101 there. Dangerfield. Neal got the handball away. Atkins, Blitzarves, Bruin. He'll work all day. He's lost possession. Stanley knew the tackle was coming. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Stanley showing his skills. Bruin, time to turn on the Jets. He's under close attention. They have absolutely spifflicated him. No way through there, and they'll reset. Stanley has rucked tirelessly. O'Connor out of the congestion. Gunston in the centre square. Moore gets to the front spot. Tidy ball. Humphries got a fist in. Stewart can't afford to panic.
He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high.
Good kick. Quality delivery by foot.
What's he got on offer?
They're toying with them now.
Day couldn't complete the mark.
That's not ideal.
Can't keep hold of it.
Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Weddle intercepts the hand pass.
Keep an eye out for team selection next week.
And remember this moment. Scrimshaw, ever reliable. Weddle, Atkins, one step ahead. Newcomb with a coat hanger
Has given away a free kick.
Gee, they're playing well.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Cats look every bit a premiership contender.
The Hawks will be burning the tape of this match. Stanley with the tap. Atkins. That's a bruising tackle. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Stanley has got on top.
The Cats are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Stanley wins it. Absorbs the pressure. They've given it back. That's symptomatic of their day. He'll be annoyed by that. Gets the kick away. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Guthrie doing what he does best. Got to get rid of it. Dempsey, bouncing ball. Newcomb affects the turnover. McDonald, great body work. They desperately need a goal. The Cats have been caught napping.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Hawks with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Punch clear. Warple has brought his own ball. Smith, Dempsey. He loves to run and carry. That should be picked off. Barris.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Needed to be clean and wasn't. Cameron, a goal-scoring opportunity, may have gone begging there. Impey on a lead. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Cats have shown us all why they're in this premiership race up to their eyeballs. They're tough and skillful and adept at both perceiving and capitalising on opportunities and opposition weaknesses. They look like they've been playing together for a decade, such is the synergy and connection. They've made a good opponent look second-rate today.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Stanley wins the tap. Warple, Gunston intercepts. Gets his kick despite the heat. Anyone's ball. Couldn't burst through. The Cats have won it back. Manor takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Cats have the first of the last quarter. The big men fly. Warple, so influential today. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Stanley, he's worth his weight in gold. Smith, Warple, they're a big chance here. Neal uses the body well. Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
The Hawks thought they were going pretty well in the season, but they've been sat on their backsides today.
The buzzards are circling. Stanley is teaching him a lesson. Warple, Nash mops that one up. Smith approaching the 50. Neal, he'll be sore in the morning. He's drawn a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Stanley wins it. Impey just shoveled it out. Newcomb, Nash, he's run into trouble. The umpire says he had no prior.
The Hawks have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
Smith looking to hit up the short option. Bowes marks it centre half forward. Searching kick. Dangerfield. Boot, ball, goal!
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
The Hawks will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Stanley, just for something different. Atkins, O'Connor, Warple. What's he got on offer? He just keeps racking up disposals. Dangerfield dealt with the pressure. Cameron, he's put it through.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Hawks will be campaigning for mulligans after this. Stanley continues to have his way. Atkins, they might be caught out on the turnover. D'Ambrosio looking to peg one back. Stewart ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Good looking kick. The Cats have winners everywhere. Doesn't often waste it. D'Ambrosio clears the area. They are tackling machines today. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Stanley could do this with his eyes closed. Blitzarves. He's got support. Atkins. Is anyone home? We're watching a very good side here. Maybe he could have gone himself. They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay. It's a dominant display. Big tackle laid. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Meek, a rare win. Hardwick, clean pickup. Morrison, Butler, clever kick. Chol, all alone in the centre square. It's been that kind of day for them. Waiting for someone to come at him. Cameron, strong grab. Normally delivers. They've got a problem now. Holds it up. Waiting for an option to present. Barris puts his head over it. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. D'Ambrosio read it well and claims the mark. And they're away. Keen to get the ball moving. Can they get something going? They've put themselves under pressure. Warple. You wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there. And he doesn't.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Meek with the tap. Nash He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. He's not giving up. Hardwick somehow released the ball. Stanley manages to get off a handball. Dempsey going for goal. Flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. It's there.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Morrison, he's so good in close. Hardwick, Henry with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him. His field kicking is normally first rate, and they're away. Stewart lays it off. Guthrie running in support. The Cats are playing some great footy, looking for some quick ball movement. He's had little impact so far. He's hit up the lead.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Hawks have well and truly clocked off by the look of it.
The Cats are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Like Batman and Robin. That was almost handed to him. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Same old, same old. Warple, Nash gets in the way. D'Ambrosio. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
They've got winners all over the park. That's careless kicking. He's generally a good kick. Stewart went bang. Joel, he ran into a brick wall. Humphreys got in the way. Well, it's ours. They cannot keep him quiet. Neal working hard and presenting well. Dangerfield. This is a big opportunity. Goes long. Scrimshaw wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Taking no chances there.
What's he rushing it for?
The Hawks have been embarrassed today. Good work rate. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Gets the kick away. Weddle, time and again, he gets to the right place. Playing for pride now. Quality delivery by foot. Little one to half back. Butler has found some space. The Cats have all the answers. What's he got on offer? Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Amon closed him down. That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with venom today. Meek wins the tap. Newcomb, McKenzie. What can he do with it? This is promising. Throws it on the boot. McDonald, great hands there. Going for territory. De Koning takes an excellent grab. Taking time to assess the options.
Move it on, please.
Away he goes. They're playing with purpose and poise. The kick is precise. They'll contest in the centre square. Neal pushes into space and receives the footy. Mannar in the clear on centre wing. They're running rings around them. This is good ball movement. They're irrepressible at the moment. D'Ambrosio should be able to get them out of trouble. Meek, the kick lets them down. Can he hit a target? It's amounted to nothing. I've liked his game today. It must be his birthday. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Humphreys hasn't seen a lot of it. Good disciplined defence. Ginnivan got to get it forward now. The Hawks are out of trouble. Probing ball. Honours the lead. They desperately need a goal. They're moving the footy well here. That's skillful. Henry again with the superior judgment. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Seizes the moment. Gets his kick despite the heat. Meek read that one like a book. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Meek, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Newcomb, that's symptomatic of their day. Errant handball, and they've turned it over. He hasn't been himself today. Moore, marks. Will he go the bomb? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Tidy ball. Blitzers. They're a delight to watch. Warple, dangerous to leave on his own. The Hawks are chasing tail. Sees something he likes. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
That's not a good kick. If you're not a believer in this side, you should be. Neil on centre wing is marked. Meat wins it back. Great mark. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Nash all on his own. Mackenzie has charged into space. Not a lot of positives today. Hardwick fumbles. Could be costly. That's a shank.
They'll have to forgive him for that. He's a long way in credit.
Neat little worm burner. The Cats have put together a seriously impressive start to the season, and today was an exemplary performance. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
Coaches love to find things to work on no matter how well their team plays, but I don't know how you'd go about finding anything at all that they can improve based on today. The challenge will be to replicate as much of this performance as they can moving forward. It's the ultimate template.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the next match. Until then, it's bye for now.